And so we ask all of you to please give us the undivided attention as we go through this press conference. Before we call on founding members of the COP, we introduce you to Mr. George Whistler, who will give us a general overview of today's press conference. Mr. Whistler, the matter of Mr. Whistler is the most relevant county manager of the Coalition Political Parties campaign team. Mr. Whistler, the podium.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and good afternoon to all Liberians, wherever you are following us on this press conference. We want to begin first by thanking all Liberians for your resilience, for your maturity demonstrated so far in these two processes. As we march towards the finish mark of the campaign process, with collaborating political parties led by our visionary leader, Alexander Benedict Cummings, and Vice Senator Charlene Bromsky, are pleased to announce to all Liberians, young and old, of voting age, Muslims and Christians, those who are from urban areas and those who are from rural areas, civil servants, those Liberians that have felt marginalized in the last 5 years. As we march towards the close of our campaign, we do not only announce today that we are going to be holding a CPP victory rally called Fixers Day on October 1st. That's Sunday, this coming Sunday. But we are asking all Liberians to demonstrate to the world and to Liberians themselves about their desire for change and their support to Mr. Cummings by turning up in solidarity to the CPP ticket. Sunday's rally is open for all Liberians. All Liberians. I know some of you have said over the years, Mr. Cummings is the most qualified. If you believe that, come out. Come out. It is about your future. It is about my future. Many of you out there have been saying, I support Mr. Cummings and the CPP. I have supported him for a long time. We are silent voters. The people will see us. Yes, we appreciate your support, but this is not the time to be silent anymore. This is the time to demonstrate your support to the ticket. We're calling on all our comments can help this country change things around. We are calling on you to show up on Sunday. Show up in your colors. Come out with your white t-shirt. Come out with your red t-shirt. Come out with your green t-shirt. And for those of you who are saying to yourself, well, I have my t-shirt, but I want to print it with Mr. Cummings' picture. I want to be there. I say to you, beginning Thursday, you will have that opportunity right here at the CPP headquarters. We are going to be opening another center at the ANC headquarters, Catholic Junction. For those of you who know the Catholic Junction, DRP, and DP Road, we will open another screen center there where you can take your t-shirt and have it printed. Because we know the t-shirt that we have, the demand out there for t-shirt will far surpass that. For all of you can come and will provide that opportunity free of charge. If you have your t-shirt, you can come and we will have it printed for you. We will have it printed for you. But come out. If you don't have t-shirt, you haven't got one t-shirt tomorrow, but you have your hair tie, your red hair tie, put it on your head, come. You have a green hair tie, put it on your head, come. Whatever you have to identify with the Fixers Day on Sunday. We want to turn Mozzarella red, green, white out. The rally committee will be giving you more information on transportation, for example, for those of you who will be coming from far places, on routes, on protocol of the day. As we move forward, the public will be informed. But I want to say this to all Liberians. We are at a critical juncture in our national existence. No one needs to tell you what you feel as a people. Your desire for change, your desire for a new day. Mothers, for your children, a country your children can live and grow up in. Mr. Cummings has said to Liberians and to the world that what Liberia needs now more than anything is to fix the bread and butter issue, the economy. That is what we need more than anything else, to fix the economy, to ensure that we bring back jobs so our young people coming from out of college will not have to turn to push because of idleness. That young people can have the kind of skills they need to become better citizens and to become better human beings. Mr. Cummings has said that women are going to be the centerpiece of this economic agenda. Not only does Liberia need economic transformation, but that transformation has to be led by Liberians themselves. And central to it, Mr. Cummings has said, will be women. And he has said it is important for two reasons. First, if women are empowered and drive economic growth, it has a multiplier effect on the household, on household income. Since in the family analysis, the mothers carry the brunt of the burden for the household. So in the immediate term, if we have to fix the problems of Liberia, we have to empower all Liberians, but more so we have to encourage women entrepreneurs. Mr. Cummings has also said our young people coming from out of college must have employable skills. Liberia, you don't have an issue of unemployment only, that is a problem, but we have an issue of employability skills. Mr. Cummings has promised to solve those two problems in his regime. Mr. Cummings has promised the young people that he will do things differently. And one of the things that he has said to the nation, that he will introduce a national youth service pool, so that young people coming out of college, preparing for the job market, while we try to fix the macroeconomic issues, to bring in investors, to bring in businesses, to open up the economy, he is saying those young people coming from out of college will be given an opportunity for service. What that does is that it enables young people to learn employable skills, but also to learn citizenship. Since these young people will be deployed all over the country in different areas, they get to know the country better. And while they are doing that, they are able to earn some stipend to ease the burden on the family. This is what distinguishes him from all of the other actors, because he understands how to build the economy. And he is promising all of the young people. That's why he's saying, come out and approve this policy. Come out on Sunday, because he wants to make your life better. Mr. Cummings is also saying to all of you young people that under his regime, he's going to bring back the cadet program and the vacation job program. I know when I was growing up, I attended cathedral. When I was in the vacation time, people used to go and be assigned to businesses, to other places during vacation time. That 1 or 2 months, you work, you're able to earn something to buy your copybook or your pencil to ease the burden on your parents. Mr. Cummings is saying, my people, while we wait to bring all of the issues, you young people, I will bring back this vacation job program. The Labor Ministry, the Commerce Ministry, and the Finance Ministry, and then the National Investment Commission will work with the private sector. So young people during vacation time will not be idle. They will be able to find vacation jobs. They will also have cadet jobs. This is what he is offering, like none of the other candidates. They are just talking about improving the economy, but they have not told the Nigerian people how. Mr. Cummings is saying for you young people, in addition to fixing the education system and the health system, you directly, I will ensure that there is a national youth service pool for all of you. And if it works at the college level, he's even exploring the possibility of even students coming from out of high school having some kind of service, education job, career job. And in addition, for some of you who cannot go to school, all of us going may also get master's degree or bachelor's degree. Some of our brothers already out there. Mr. Cummings is promising to the young people again that under his regime, in the first 100 days, is going to ensure that we empower skills training institutions. So young people, we're going to enforce the apprenticeship program. In the past, young people, some of the best mechanics we have in this country are people who learn on the job, assigning them to other people. The best carpenters. He said he's going to do that for you young people. That's why he's asking you. If you approve of these things, come out on Sunday. Come out on Sunday at the ATS. Come out. Let's demonstrate to the world and everyone that we approve this. This is no time to be silent. That's for the young people. I've already told you what he said he would do for the women. Besides women entrepreneurs, Mr. Cummings has said that in his government, women are going to be considered side by side with men. And he is not just saying big talk. Mr. Cummings is on record in this country. It's on record in this country. If anybody remembers 2020 senatorial election, he was the chairman. He was the chairman of the CPP. It was under him. CPP pulled up almost 30% women candidate. He has more than that, 30%. He has demonstrated it again in these elections. Elections Commission Republic. He has demonstrated one of the highest number of females running in these elections. He got women on his agenda. He's saying to you mothers, to you my sisters, my cousins, turn up on Sunday. I will not take much of your time because this is already generating excitement. We are told that founders of the Council of Patriots, we all know them in the Republic of Liberia. The message of Mr. Cummings is resonating. They have a dream, they are patriots, they are patriotic Liberians who want to see a new day, and they have come in their individual capacity to offer statement of solidarity and support. They will also be followed by teachers of the Pinsville school system who are also coming up publicly to say we agree with the agenda and we support Mr. Cummings. Many other people will be speaking up and we ask them to come up and they will be with us. So without much ado, I will thank you all for listening and we'll proceed with the press conference by turning over again to the MC who will announce the Council of Patriots to make a statement.
Thank you very much, Mr. George Wisner. As a matter of fact, he's Motion Loudoun County campaign chairperson from the CPP. So, ladies and gentlemen of the press, we reached one of the most important aspects of the press conference today. So, I have the distinguished honor to welcome to the podium founders of the Council of Patriots who will be making a very important statement here today. So, gentlemen, you're welcome to the podium.
afternoon to the press, good afternoon to our audience, and let me say good afternoon to executive of CPP. Like the MC Raja said, we are executive members of the Council of Patriots COP, but we have not come to endorse CPP on the COP. We have come on a banner of conscious youth for real change. So again, we have come under the banner of conscious youth for real change, not the COP. The COP is our institution, and we are all members and officials of the institution. But again, we have not come under the banner of COP. For introduction, my name is Joseph K. Dawi. I'm the first on publicity at the level of COP Youth Wing, and I also have Mustafa Keita, who is the Secretary General, COP Youth Wing. I also have Fidel Kano, he's the VCA, COP Youth Wing, and we have Bill, he's the Mobile Assistant Chair, COP Youth Wing, and I have our powerful propaganda chair in Gauss. So, without much ado, I would like to take this time to welcome to this podium our powerful Secretary General, Mustafa Keita, who will read our endorsement statement to you. Thank you very much. Mustafa, you are welcome to this podium. Amanda, away to Amanda, away to Amanda. Forward to reaching forward to fixing the economy forward. Thank you. Fellow Liberians, ladies and gentlemen of the press, members of the full vested, distinguished audience, in the wake of our democratic transition, where we are counting days to cast our ballots, it is every citizen's right to make decisions in keeping with the constitutional clause of freedom of association. One thing that remains stagnant in this process is our aspiration for change, and not just change, but real change, which should never be compromised by any citizens who pledge allegiance to the group of Mama Liberia. In March of 1998, former President of the United States of America, President Bill Clinton, made a visit to Africa. And during his historical tour, he accepted that Africans have suffered for bad leadership as a result of short-term decisions. Considering our current dispensation, you will realize that decisions have been made in the past on short-term note, on the popular slogan, that our time. We agree. The illegal we eat. In 2017, we went to a peaceful and participated election that brought to power President George Manuel Weah. The majority of those who made a decision today that we have the footballing president as our leader made a decision on the mantra of change. Sadly today, that change for hope has not been realized. 6 years into Weah's administration, our country has lost its international dignity. Our economy is facing its worst since the existence of our country due to rampant corruption. Public institutions, specifically hospitals and schools, remain dysfunctional. Many of our referral hospitals in the Delaware County are not accessible during the 6 months of rainy season due to roadblocks, only because substantive machines being sold to private mining companies. Unemployment rate has increased far more than it was 6 years ago. Press freedom, the journalists, press freedom has been under attack than speak, as well as individual freedom to associate. Insecurity is on the increase daily. As a result, we are seeing rapes, robberies, alleged state-sponsored secret killing, and ritualistic acts. To the point where Dr. Allen White Co-executive director of the Advocacy Foundation for Human Rights, delivered a devastating testimony before the United States Conference Committee on Foreign Affairs, Subcommittee on Global Health, Global Human Rights, and International Organization, addressing the serious issue of ritualistic killing in Africa with particular focus on Liberia. Fellow Liberians, with this critical point being raised, and in our quest to restore our national dignity, we cannot give the country that is surviving on life support machine to an individual who is surviving on a life support system, or to an individual who has failed testimony. I will reiterate, against that backdrop, we cannot give our country to an individual who is surviving on life support machine to manage a country who is already surviving on life support. To transform these challenges, we must vote real change. And that change must be a person whose agenda contributes to our policy issues that effectuate transformation. We must vote character over sentiment. We must vote an individual who is desperate for change and not change. Against that backdrop, we as youth leaders of the biggest post-war democratic movement, the Council of Patriots, that have advocated over the years through democratic means to restore decency to our country, have come to stand on the side of history to support an agenda of Trump change. Henceforth, we have followed track records of all candidates in this election and done a thorough evaluation. Our efforts have found the right characteristics, qualities, and competences in only one person. I repeat, our efforts have found the right characteristics, qualities, and competences in only one person. And that person is Mr. Alexander Benedict Cummings, a man who has never been connected to misappropriation of any public funds, a man who has not been attached to any corruption scandal, a man with vast experience from the corporate sector who served positions that Africans barely serve, a man who has positioned every bit of his life to the transformation of Liberia. Fellow Liberians, on this note, we are honored and pleased to announce to this august body and the entire nation with solemnity and conviction that we hereby declare our support. We hereby declare our support to the presidential bid of Mr. Alexander B. Cummings, the Christians in chief. We also affirm to fight every way necessary to ensure this decision controls the driving wheel of our nation comes October 10th. Thank you, everybody, and God bless Liberia. Amanda! Amanda! Away to forward, reaching forward. Forward. Let's take the economy forward. Forward. Let's take our country from the hands of those who are not supposed to be the real person forward. Forward, reaching forward. Amanda! Mama Liberia. So at this time, we will entertain 3 questions from the press. If there's any question, we'll entertain 3 questions because from here we have to get on the field to start working. We'll make sure to fix things. You have questions from the press? Yeah. Who? Yeah, go on. Yes, after your name. Okay. In the name of yeah. Well, thank you very much. The Council of Patriots is a very unique institution. We have a constitution that is strictly in line with the nation constitution that gives rights to every institution of freedom of association. Whether you want to go to CDC, you want to go to the other side, I don't want to call them, that's your right. So we are deeming it necessary to exercise that right. That decision we sign up for to join the COP today to support this side, our side. If you have followed the record of Mr. Costa, he has no point in time declare support to any institution as the COP, but he goes there as Costa. And we are here. I'm here as Musa, he's here as Joseph, he's here as Gideon, he's here as Zeus, he's here as that. So I hope that answers your question. Any other question? Are you media participant? Yeah, go ahead. We're listening to you. Well, I think we answered that from the response to the young man here, and I don't know if you were here, we were giving a statement, but we answered it as well. Our support is politics, and this is a nationalist. This is a vision that is nationalistic. Thank you. One more person, dependent. I think I see your hand up, right? Flower. You see your hand up? I think it's okay. Okay, it's okay. Okay, so we want to say thank you very much for your coming, and we also look forward to see the press on Sunday. Amanda. Amanda. Amanda.
Thank you very much. You very right from them. We say thanks to the leadership of the Council of Patriots Youth League for that powerful endorsement statement of the Fixers ticket. On that note, we will now call on Mr. Commissioner, who will officially receive our friends who have come to join us today. These are beautiful species of revolutionary men. Revolutionaries are people who make the most critical decisions that impact on history. I want to welcome you not only on board the Texas team, but on board real change for Liberia. And I am certain with the caliber of men, Liberia and the CPP are poised for greater heights. And I believe, due to their proximity, the closeness to their leader, Henry Costa, I'm of the view that my dear brother, give his blessings, he is in line. Brother Costa, Brother Costa, thanks for your blessing. Definitely believe that. Together, change is possible. Thank you, brother. You are proving to be a beautiful species of revolution. People stand up in time of objects day indeed. I want to shake your hand, look into your eyes. Now let's proceed. Sunday is going to be a day that Liberians should remember. It's going to be history making. And with these folks in the background, we're going to march October 10th. About my time, for revolutionary organization, and that these brothers, and together we march. So the first one, yeah, I read to pass the watch on, I read to make get the blood information and take this one. And I should fully, yes. We are going to make sure that we are going to make sure that we are fully.
in beyond time. And I gave you this Monday. Sunday must be a day to remember, and beyond Sunday, October 10th must be a day that history will recall forever. Because it will be the beginning of real, sincere, genuine change for this country. And we are there to go shoulder to shoulder. The leader, Alexander Green College, sir, gave you his blessing today. I'm sure he's watching this. He's on the field himself, encouraging Liberians to get involved. Madam Shaleen Bumstein is elected today, a young progressive lady. It's so happy to see you young men on board. Let us march, my people, and for all of you Liberians, let us make Sunday a day. No time to stay home. Come out. If you must go to church, do it in the morning. But come out. If you don't go to church, you can pray while walking. You can pray while you're on the ATS. But let us come out and demonstrate that day. Victory is Fixer's Day, and it's going to last in history. Thank you, guys, and welcome on board.
Thank you very much. So, you saw the guys, we made a very good speech, a brilliant statement, a statement that will go down in history today. And so, symbolically, they have to be implemented into the fixtures team. So, we say thanks to our colleagues from the leadership of the Council of Pictures for individual and presidential support to the presidential bid of the fixtures team. That is one aspect of the press conference. We will now gravitate to the next aspect of today's press briefing or press conference. We earlier told you that the teachers from the Queensville Circle under the banner the Queensville Teachers Association will also be here. As a matter of fact, we have seen the leadership. And so we'd like to bring you, we now call onto the podium the leadership of the Queensville Teachers Association, who also will be making a very important statement here today. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, welcome. Good afternoon. We are studying all existing protocol. We are on the Queensville Private School, Queensville Teacher Association. We've been established since 2014 in the crisis of Ebola. Ebola purged our nation, Liberia. The teachers were left without support from their respective schools. Those schools closed their doors, do not have the teachers taking a normal salary because the schools themselves were not receiving school fees from the parents. Again, my name is Romeo Griswell Sunda, the spokesperson for the Queensville Teacher Association. Yes. You know, that's what I saw while I was singing myself. My name is Michael S. Senior. I am a teacher for over 30 years. As Brother Romeo did say, I am the founder of the Kingsville Teachers Association in the year 2015. And all have loose when teachers could not see the way through. We organize ourselves to see how life could be for ourselves. And in 2017, elections were held in this country. Teachers don't know themselves to support who they voted, but we've come here today with just a short note that we from Kingsville, the Teachers Association of Kingsville, under the leadership of Michael S.B. Senior, with Mr. Sonda and the last of the other folks, we've come to let the stand-up bearer, the political leader, and the police and the people of the CPP that we from the backdrop of the Kingsville Teachers Association, this election 2023, you have our support. I am a teacher. I represented the 6 years of office as a volunteer teacher, not a direct battle. I'm a teacher at the Kenya High School, a Takuma Private School. So today, we thought this was very easy, but however, we have to run away from school and we have to call some other guys together. Let's go. We have yes, sir. But I represent the bigger body, Kingsville Teacher Association. The student ladies and gentlemen of the press, as I said, my name Michael S.B. We are bound to support Mr. Alexander Cummings, Sharon Bernstein, comes October 10th. Model. We must emphasize it. We must be competitive as a nation and as a people. Our children coming from school must be deeply rooted in technology, mathematics, English, science. And even before becoming president, he demonstrated that with his support to what you have as his model school on Depot Road. Not only that, where are people? I'm a teacher like yourself.